Hello there, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. Guys, I'm excited to see you today. Today we are going to be doing a crumble style cookie. Actually, this is American cookies, like Great American Cookies, the one that's in the mall. You guys know. Anyway, guys, for this project, listen, guys, you are going to need a cookie mold. So we're going to make this 3D realistic looking M&M cookie. These pieces are not flat. They are bubble just like a real cookie. And you see the shape of it. It looks like it is fresh out of the oven. Look at it, guys. Like I just threw it down and just made that shape. So I love it. Now listen, the link in the description box will take you straight to this great silicone mold so you can purchase one for yourself. So we'll be using 3 different spring colors. We have yellow, and this one is like a pinkish purple, and then we have green. You're going to need a pipette. I prefer for you to use a glass one just in case that wax get clumped up in there. That's your mold. Yes, and it is definitely set, so you won't even have to buy any M&M molds. Okay, all right, so let's talk about it. This entire recipe will be found on my Patreon. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. The Patreon is full of candle making recipes, skincare recipes, you name it, everything is there. Guys, take one of these metal pans and put it inside your Presto pot. The purpose of it being metal is so that you can just basically melt down the wax each time you go to make a new cookie. Okay, so it's best to use metal. Don't use anything other than aluminum pan. Okay, aluminum will get the job done. All right, so go ahead and set your Presto pot to low and allow it to slowly melt. You might not even need to melt everything because I don't melt it all the way completely down. I just melt it just enough because I'm gonna keep melting it, so I don't want to just burn off the fragrance. Okay, all right, so let's talk about these cookies. Basically, we are using a homemade cookie fragrance, guys. And I also mixed it with like a little bit of maple whiskey toddy because it gave me like a little bit of a like a whiskey-ish cookie smell. It made it smell stronger. Yeah, definitely gave me a more of a vanilla cinnamon cookie. It smells so good. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to start putting these little drops into the M&M indents inside of the mold. And the purpose of the glass pipette is so that if it gets wax clogged up in it, you can easily take your heat gun and just kind of, unclog it because it's glass versus the plastic where it will melt on you very fast. All right, so you just basically just go in there. Now listen, I'm not going to fill everything up with green, of course. I'm going to go around and I'm going to take different colors. I'm going to do yellow, I'm going to do the pink, and it's going to just give me multicolor M&Ms inside of my cookie. Now I have that one, and I'm also going to upload today another cookie mold to this particular channel that they have on this silicone mold clone website. And this one is a round cookie mold, and it's going to be like smaller cookies, and I think my mold is about 2 inches, so that one is going to be on the channel as well, so I have to upload that. All right, so this is going to be a very strong wax melt, and my fragrance load is going to be very high because I want it to smell really strong when it go on a wax warmer. So if you need the maximum amount of fragrance and the type of wax you need to use to be able to pop this cookie out, because remember, you can't just pop it out unless the wax is just a little bit hard. Okay, all right, it will break every single time. All right, so those are my colors. As you can see inside the Presto pot, I have like a cookie golden color in there, and I will leave the colors that I used in the Patreon as well. This is not that chocolate chip cookie color, but it's more like a brighter one, more like a little bit darker than sugar cookie, on the verge of chocolate chip cookie caramel color. All right, so I'm just gonna pour that in there after my little M&M pieces fully solidified so they won't melt into the wax. Okay, so you need to make sure that those little M&M pieces are hard. So now I'm going to let it solidify, and now I'm going to start popping it out of the mold. Now mine's are still a little bit warm, but because of the wax that I use, even with it being warm, it's still hard enough for me to pop it out without cracking the cookie. So if you are popping it out of the mold and you notice that your cookie keep cracking, 9 times out of 10, you will need to either add a hardener or you'll have to get a wax that's already like that. Now in the Patreon, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what I did to get my cookie harder than what it would get with just the typical wax. Okay, so there's my cookie right there, and I looked at it and I was like, it was just a few pieces on there that I did not let the wax go in deep enough, but as you can see on the other cookie, I had it perfect. So I just know that those 3 little dots, as you can see where my finger is, those need to be corrected next time. But I love this cookie. I love this cookie. I am going to package these in little single boxes. One cookie can give you a whole lot of wax melts to use for a few days. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you break the cookie up. Okay, so you just take these little tiny pieces and put them into the wax warmer, and it will light up your whole house. All right, guys, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys again for the next video. And remember, the description box, we have that one-on-one coaching where you can be coached. All right.